Hello everyone. Actually today we're going to learn something, a very simple course, a course which one of my student asked. Actually it's a doubt clarification class, okay? One of my students asked me, John, is Primavera easy or difficult? I said, actually Primavera is one of the most easiest softwares to learn, okay? It's a software which is basically used for planning, okay, project planning. So let's consider this one small course on Primavera P6. Okay. In this course or in this class, actually it will be a set of lectures. Okay, or let's say a set of classes where I'll be teaching Primavera, complete Primavera course. Okay, it's going to be, let's say it's going to be a complete Primavera course, starting from the very basics. Okay. So as I always do in all of my classes, I do something like this, always learn from the basics, isn't it? First learn to run, or let's say first learn to walk, then learn to run, isn't it? Okay, so before we start Primavera, actually Primavera is a software which is come from a company called Oracle. Okay, maybe in the next video or something I'll teach you how to install it. Okay, how to download and install it. Okay. So what is Primavera, and let's say how do we start Primavera? Okay, so before I start this video, this class, actually I will teach you basics in this class. Okay, this class is going to be more of basics. Okay, how do you create a schedule, what is a project, everything. Okay, so welcome to the class and let's start. Okay, can we start now? Okay, Primavera. Okay, can I ask you, let's say something like this. Okay, everything, this full software Primavera is all about something called as a project. Okay, so this is a project. Let's assume this is a project. Okay, can I tell every project has a start date and an end date? Just tell me, isn't it? Every project has a start date and end date, isn't it? If a project has an end date, that means what? It is a project, isn't it? If it does not have an end date, let's suppose an activity does not have an end date. Okay, no end date, it is not a project. Then it's what's it called? It's called an operation, isn't it? Operation does not have end date. Okay, so we're back to the story where we're telling a project is something, some activities, okay, which basically has a start date and an end date, isn't it? Okay, let me just tell you one more story. Okay, can we just tell like this? Okay, this is one project. Let's say we have a huge project. Okay, can I tell a project is basically made up of phases? Let's say phase 1, phase 2, isn't it? Phase 1 plus, let's say, phase 2, isn't it? Plus, and then a last phase, phase n, isn't it? And each phase is basically made up of activities, isn't it? Okay, so this is something like, the project, I divide it, actually something called as decomposition. Okay, I decompose. Why do I decompose? I divide it, isn't it? I make the whole project into phases, isn't it? And each phase is made up of activities, isn't it? Any comments here? No. Okay, listen. Project is made up of phases, isn't it? Project, phase, activities. Okay, if I finished or if I completed every activity of phase 1, okay, my phase 1 is completed. Similarly, if I have under phase 2, if I have activities, if I complete them, phase 2 is complete, isn't it? So can I tell if I completed all the phases, everything, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, whatever, phase n, can I tell my project is over? Isn't it? This is one of the main concept of using Primavera actually. Okay, so this concept, okay, decomposing of project into the phases and then into activities is called what? This is called WBS, work breakdown structure. What's called? WBS, work breakdown structure. Okay, when I do an example, it will be very, very clear. Breakdown structure. Okay, I hope this much is clear. So what we basically have is, like, let's say we have one project, one big project. Okay, this project, let's say it has a phase 1. Let's say I have to do first the mechanical drawing. Okay, after I finish the mechanical drawing, let's say I do my electrical drawings. I'm talking about a construction project. Okay, just a general example. After I finish the electric drawing, let's say I have to finish the plumbing drawing. Isn't it? Phases. Okay, and in each mechanical drawing, okay, and this we have different isn't it, drawings, subcategories, let's say, isn't it? Electric also you have, isn't it? Let's say I have to finish the first floor, ground floor, then the first floor, blah blah blah, isn't it? After this will start. I hope this much is clear. Actually, this same concept, okay, the same concept we're going to do in the software called Primavera. Okay, end of the day, what we're trying to do is, okay, we're going to show it in a picture of something called as Gantt chart. Okay, I'm going to give you another example coming up. Okay, an example where John is getting married. Okay, it's a very, very, very common example which I take, and this whole concept of Primavera, of let's say project planning, is solved there. Okay, I hope so far you understood. I believe in the next class, okay, I'm going to teach you with the software how to use the software Primavera. Actually, Primavera is a software which is very, very, very easy. Okay, a software which I consider as a piece of cake software. Okay, I'm going to teach you nearly everything, and we see how we move forward. Okay, I hope today's class you enjoyed. Take care, and let's see in the next class. Okay.